I need more than one of these. Oh, I need way more than one of these. That game was a sick joke, bruv. That game was a sick fucking joke. It's like every single issue that we had last season, just RKO does out of nowhere. It's like, no, we didn't go anywhere. No. We're still here. We're still here. Big up Matisse, bro. I just seen you in the comment section. Yo, it's just. Shit is a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Like, this is meant to be the easy run of games, you know? This is meant to be the easy run of games. Sorry, I just saw a super chat as well. Big up to Sonny. There's so much to get through into this. Yeah, Matisse, I'm with you. Bro, I'm meant to be going out now. I'm meant to be in the pub with my mates, enjoying a Chelsea win, and these motherfuckers couldn't even get Nottingham Forest across the line. Weekend is ruined, bruv. I'm literally trying to catch up on drink now. It's crap. It's fucking crap. Big up to Sonny saying I'm done. Actually, I was done after West Ham because that reminded me of what we are, a letdown. I knew when they scored that we weren't coming back against a deep block. Miss when we used to be half these. I miss when we used to be able to deal with low blocks. Why is it every team, regardless of the manager, every single team can play terrorism ball at the bridge and get away with something? It can be Sarri, it can be Conte, it can be Lampard, it can be Tuchel, it can be Potter, it can be fucking Lampard again. It can be Pochettino, but just sit everyone behind the ball. We'll just pass the ball between the centre-backs, hit a cross that nobody's in the middle for, and we'll rinse and repeat until you catch us in transition because we're doing some stupidness in the midfield. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. And we literally won on XG as well. So it's literally last season. It's like the Aston Villa game again. This was literally the Aston Villa game or the Southampton game or the fucking Arsenal game or any of the other games that we lost where we should have done enough to win, but we didn't get the ball into enough good areas, or when we did, nobody was in the middle, or we overplayed, or we underplayed, or we missed big chances. It was just fucking everything, man. It was just fucking everything. Yeah, Jackson should have buried that chance. Jackson should have buried that chance. It's meant to be easier. There's no easy games in the Premier League if we really want to take it there. But it's meant to be easier than the games we have coming up. When we go to October, we have Aston Villa, we have Arsenal. When we go to November, we have Man City, we have Man City, and we have Spurs. It's clearly easier now. I'm not saying they're easy teams. Don't get sensitive about it. Fucking hell, man. Fuck's sakes. Big up Hip Hop Head saying only a scammer sells people on the future. It's a mad saying. Sean saying big up Lewis' birthday was ruined. Just go out and forget about Chelsea. Like, as soon as this stream's done, I'm stepping out and I'm forgetting this club exists. And then when I come back home, I'm watching WWE Payback. Fuck this crap. Fuck this crap. Can't believe I'm getting my weekends ruined again because of this club. But we'll be back here in 2 weeks after the international break. Remember how the panel destroyed the guy who said this team is not playing well? What goes around comes around. But I'm sure what's his name? Ziad is going to get his opportunity to cook. All on Poch. Well, he's the one still fucking playing Chilwell on the left for God knows why, which is making us a lot more defensive, and he can't defend anyway. All Chilwell is good for is a cross, and that's it. I don't get why we keep persisting. But then again, fucking Mudryk will come on and he'll do jack shit. We nearly conceded a second because of that bum. I am fucking running out of patience with Mudryk. How can I ask you to get more starts and get more confidence when you come onto the pitch and you won't even track back? You lazy piece of shit. I can't back you when you're doing that. Big up to my guy Flawless. Big up. But we can't isolate any one individual. This is the thing. Setback was shit. The setup was shit. The players just barely any of them did enough. I think the only players that were good enough were I thought Gusto did well. Enzo did the best that he could. Colwill, I guess. That's about it. That's about it, to be honest. Sterling, to be honest, I didn't think Sterling was that bad. I thought he had a lot of good passing in the first half and the second half. It's just he was isolated. He was fucking isolated. He made the chance for Nicholas Jackson, though. Has to bury it. But my thing with Jackson is he does so well in build-up. He just doesn't get into enough goal-scoring positions. He doesn't do it enough. Because he's too busy getting involved in the build-up play, and like he's not bad at it, so I can't criticize him on that front. But then when we're putting crosses into the box, he's not there. Like I feel like with Jackson, you got to pick a side. You're either involved in build-up play or you're trying to get in goal-scoring positions because you can't really do both. And I think things are going to click with Jackson. Well, obviously not writing him off after 4 games. Let's be real about it. But he's got to pick one. He's got to pick one. You're either going to play him deeper or you tell him just stay on the shoulder of the defenders and get into goal-scoring positions. Because we can't get both. Because of that, when we try and put balls into the box, when we try and put balls into goal-scoring positions, he's not there. He's not there. No, I understand. Like, it's two sides. Shocking miss. To be honest, Sterling found him in good positions in the first half, and I did think he should have done better with that as well. Both were isolated. This is what happens when the only other attacker you have is fucking Chilwell. What does Maatsen have to do to get a chance? What does Maatsen have to do to start a game? Because I don't get it. Mudryk don't do enough. Chilwell don't do enough. Maatsen can track back. Why don't we give Maatsen some game time? Oh, I don't fucking get it, man. Let me go for a few more of the super chats. Big up to Ian saying I need Petrovic in goal next match. Sanchez is shit. I didn't think Sanchez did a lot wrong. He had that bozo moment at the end of the game, and what was that? We nearly conceded, pattern up. But I thought against a lot of aerial threat, he imposed himself well. Distribution, at the most, could have been a bit quicker. But other than that one moment, I don't remember him doing anything too scary. You could question whether he could have done better for the goal, but there's like 4 different fuck-ups in the build-up to that. I'm not even really going at Sanchez. Still think it's too early with him. Still think it's too early. Was this second time you like? No, I was leaving. It ended before I left. I was leaving. No one said it's all Chilwell's fault. Get your head out of his ass, man. Shut the fuck up. Big up Pacharo saying, money does not bring happiness. Lesson learned. Edson Alvarez was a real midfielder this week. Better than Caicedo. Let's focus on payback instead. I agree with that. Also, Poch, lost my head. I don't like going at people in the comments, so I apologize for that. But still, bro, no one's going straight at Chilwell. He was one of a crap bunch. But I'm going to call him out for being shit too, and he shouldn't start. That's it. That's it. Big up E saying, Chilwell left wing, Gallagher in the pivot. This is all on Poch. Gallagher was just, his work rate and just no effectiveness whatsoever, man. Whatsoever. 3 centre-backs, at least Colwill was decent, the Sassy was decent, but we're defensive as fuck, and that means we can't consistently attack. So I don't get why we did that against Nottingham Forest. It's Forest. Why are we doing this against Forest? Fuck's sakes. Big up to Sean saying, bro, Spurs, City, Arsenal will do unspeakable things to us right now. Thank God it's October. The fuck was Caicedo for the... Yeah, it was Caicedo, it was Gallagher, it was Thiago Silva. They're all culpable for that goal. I am not looking at Sanchez for that goal. I'm looking at Thiago Silva, I'm looking at Caicedo, I'm looking at Gallagher. They all fucked up. All 3 of them. All three of them. And Thiago Silva will call it what it is. He was poor today. He was poor today. You guys know me. I have my favourite players, but I'll call out when they don't play well. Thiago Silva was getting bullied by our Nini or whatever his name is. I never get it right, but he bullied him. He had him on toast today. Had him on toast. This was one of his worst outings. But yeah, I'm not doing the it's over for Thiago thing now. It's still too early for that, but that wasn't good. That wasn't good. If that performance was to continue, I'd understand people saying we need to take him out of the squad. I'd understand it. Big up E saying, when will Poch learn Enzo is an 8? Enzo is the only decent midfielder out of the lot. Caicedo was good until the fuck up, and then I feel like it got to his head a little bit. Gallagher just, whatever. OG Harmony, big up, says, I still trust Poch, but if I see Chilwell after the international break, I'm going to have to call 911 because it's criminal at this point. Yep. Also, there probably will be a Bournemouth-Chelsea watch-along here because I don't think I'm finding a ticket. And to be honest, after that game, I'm not going to actively search for one. If I don't find a ticket, oh, fucking well. I'm not going. It is what it is. It is what it is. I can't be fucked. That ground is a shithole anyway. I can't be bothered for it. Big up E saying, did the fans boo Chilwell after that shite performance? No, he doesn't have big hair and he's not foreign. So no, they didn't boo him. Let that have been Cucurella. Let that have been Cucurella. You would have heard the boos from America. You would have heard the boos from fucking America. Yeah. No, I'm not going Bournemouth. I can't be arsed. Someone has to message me and tell me they have a spare before I even think about it. I ain't bothered. Big up OG Harmone saying Gallagher against a low block makes no sense. 5 defensive-minded players in a low block makes no. Why did we do that against Forest, a team that we know is going to sit back? It was so stupid. Bro, if I see a back three one more time, I'm with you. Maatsen has to get into the team. Because I'd say Mudryk, but I don't see any justification for him to start. That cameo pissed me off. Pissed me off differently. And I see it. I see the problems with the fact that he doesn't track back. We literally nearly conceded a second goal because he had a crap touch. They transitioned and he didn't even try to counter. He didn't even try to track back. We need Maatsen. Play Maatsen on the left. That shit was embarrassing. Big up Ryan. Yeah, I'll see you on Shameless, man. Shameless will be back tomorrow at 10 because my stupid ass decided this is the week I'm going to bring it back. But yeah, Shameless will be back tomorrow. We're going to be doing watch-alongs. Liverpool versus Villa and Arsenal versus United. All the hype for that game's dead because we couldn't even fucking do our job against fucking Nottingham Forest. Can't be bothered. If it isn't a Sterling or Enzo moment of magic, we are finished. We are straight finished. Straight finished. I cannot see Chilwell on the left. Could debate whether I even want to see Chilwell start the next game. But this shit was not good enough. This shit was not good enough at all. Liverpool game's not live. What's the early game that's live? What's the early game that's live? Oh, don't tell me it's going to be some shit. Palace Wolves. Ugh. Fine. I'll probably end up doing that. For fuck's sakes. Big up Cameron. Jackson dived before shooting. What was that? I haven't even watched it back. You think I want to look at those highlights right now? I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm not blaming it all on Chilwell. Fuck off. Oh. Why is it anytime I speak about Chilwell, people start bitching in the comments? Why? Fucking hell, man. This is turning into like Mountain Havertz stands levels of unbearable. Fucking hell. I've literally said everybody was crap. Everybody except Gusto, Sterling. Enzo. Maybe Colwell. That's about it. That's about it. Big up to M. Hussein. Man saying put slow mode. All right, I'll sort that. I think we got a Said race, so big up to Said. And also to all the United fans, fuck you. You still have Mason Mount in your team. Hold that. But big up everybody that's in here. Hit the like button, subscribe, and say whatever you want in the comment section. I don't give a shit. All right. Slow mode activated. Cool. Big up M. Hussein saying not having a 10 is bad. We saw how good it was in pre-season with Nkuku or Carney linking the play. And now without any 10, Jackson is struggling. That's meant to be Cole Palmer, but we only brought him on in the second half. Baptism of fire for him. Literally the worst climate you could bring him on. 1-0 down to Forest. Didn't do anything too wrong, though. Had some nice dribbling. Passed the ball well. Not much more you could ask for. That's about it. Yes, Saeed's defo rated. There's hella hold that's in the comment section. Fair enough. Big up to Saeed. Big up, bro. I will see you on Tuesday. Yeah, it's just bare hold that's in the comments. Fair enough. Big up to Mitchy Boy. Joining the membership. Love to see it. And big up to OG Harmone saying Chilwell about to be the new Mount. But the thing is, I don't hate Chilwell. As a guy, I feel like he's one of the loyal players. Like, I don't have a problem with him. He's just not great. But people get in their feelings because they have favourite players. Well, dare you criticise Chilwell? He's our best left back. Shut up, man. We don't have a best left back. If he's our best left back, that's a problem. Scott. Big up, brother. Big up. Just hella hold that's in the comment section. Jimmy, I hear it. You know what? Might just open the floodgates. Let's get the panel in. I need something. I need some people who understand me. Right. Link is going out. Hope Jimmy's stream was as chaotic as I expected it to be after a performance like that. And everyone, if you want to know where watch-alongs are, if I'm ever not doing them, which is most games, head over to Jimmy's Spliff. Link is in the description. Everyone's rolling in. Give us a little sec. The panel's going to come through. And I need to bill it. Super chat if you want to guarantee your comment gets read out. By the way, the away kit lottery has started. So we are doing the away kit lottery. Same rules. Link should be... No, the rules should be in the... There should be the pinned comment. So, yeah. Any super chat, you guys are in the lottery. Fucking hell, everyone's rolled for it. Just keep hearing ping, ping. Calm. No, wait. Yeah, that's everyone. Right. Let's get everyone in. Right. What's everyone saying?
This is going to be fucking fun.
This was fucking dreadful.
That was
brilliant. Oh, Jimmy's getting ready to cook some people.
Man's already ready to cook, bro. Hey, Jimmy, you can start, man. You can start, because all that stuff about Poch. Go for it, bruv. Go for it.
Moyo, get in. Get in. Dildo scope. Get in. We all at. Get in. It's just get in. I don't want to have to come looking for y'all. Just get in. Get in. 2 games ago, I told y'all about this manager. Get in. I told y'all he was a coward. Where y'all at? I'm fucking hungry, bro. Get in.
Hey, you know what I love? In spite of all of this, Vindication. I love Vindication.
Vindication's a lovely feeling. I'm talking from
It's
experience.
beautiful.
A lovely feeling.
Yeah, it is. I can second that.
They paid $1 billion to kick me off because I said, they paid $1 billion to kick me off. Pay now. Y'all might
don't tell me this Pies tweet is fucking true. I swear on my life.
What?
So Chelsea had an under 25s policy. They refused to sign anybody over the age, which is why Maddison was never considered. Just straight because of the age.
What?
Excuse, no, deflection, ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. Get in here. Get that manager in here. No age, no nothing. None of that can save. Madison don't. What Madison would have did? What Madison would have did? Get that.
He would have got injured. He would have got injured.
Cornerback.
No, I'll still do Chilwell at left wing. He'll still do Chilwell at left wing.
Chilwell left wing.
I can't lie to you. Yeah, this manager is actually gonna die because he wants.
This man's a clown.
Chilwell.
Let's call it how it is. Like
when
Jimmy called him a coward.
When I said he was whack, when I said he was lame, y'all said it was too early. Give him time. And I said, I ain't got time. I ain't got fucking time. Because you know fuckery when you see fuckery. We played one way during the preseason. We looked great. You had every pundit, everybody. Chelsea looked great. The season started. He played it a whole different way. Because we didn't lose to Liverpool, you losers, and y'all know who you are, thought, it's Liverpool, and who the fuck is Liverpool?
Lewis.
Who is Liverpool?
Pendragon emissaries.
Listen,
is Liverpool somebody for me to weigh the club against? No.
Dragon emissary.
I played against what makes sense. None of that shit made sense. Y'all, do not come in here and deflect. And I don't want nobody on the panel to come in here and start talking about players. This has nothing to do with players. Nothing.
I have to disagree.
You can disagree all the fuck you want. But I'm going to say this.
I have to disagree, brother.
I'm going to say this. If your coach is coaching bad on game day, what makes you think he's coaching good during the week?
Bro, the team is set. I think the finishing cost us the game, unfortunately.
No,
what are you talking about?
Hang on. I think if Jackson had... I'm not the team is set.
Look, guys,
the coach has set the lineup. The lineup is set.
Yeah.
The
Let's
game
get
is on.
Hear
what I'm saying. If Jackson had scored his goal, in the first half or taken his chance in the first half, I don't think the game would have turned out the way it was. That's all I see it as. I believe the finishing cost us the game.
But that's an if.
Honestly, no. I'm with Jimmy now. It's Poch's setup. We're playing too defensive, which means we can't consistently attack.
It's not. Like, you know what it is, Lewis?
Bro,
it's not even the defensiveness of it.
If you would have made that, then you know the game is way more fucking complex than that.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be real as well. It's not even. We talk about the defensive nature. It's not even the defensive nature. Like, it's other stuff. I saw you talking about Jackson earlier, Lewis. The reason he has to drop deep is because there's no 10 in this team. Because he's got 3 8s playing together. There's no one that's supporting him. No one's supporting him. The dude that's meant to be supporting him is Enzo, who's not a 10.
Scott,
the dude who should be. Hang on, Jimmy. The dude who should be supporting him, of all the midfielders we have, the dude who should be supporting him is our 6 currently.
Bruh,
make that make sense. Someone explain to me and make that make sense.
Let's just call a spade a spade. Let's just call a spade a fucking spade, bruh. When we are attacking, our left side is simply non-fucking-existent. Non-existent.
Lewis, did you see the thing I put in the group chat, by the way?
Fucking left again.
There's nothing on the left.
Go and find what I posted in the group chat.
Wait, real quick.
Yeah, I'll put it up on the group chat now.
Jackson,
Go and look at a pass map from today.
Jackson is doing the
yeah,
job.
let me get that pass snap up because my head.
He's a number 9. He's a number 9. Dropping.
Look what 21 is doing. Fucking 21 average on the left.
Look at that.
It is dickhead.
Look at that.
Guys, do you think it's because?
That's the manager.
Do you think it's because?
Wait. Look at Forest and look how they're pouring out the left side.
That's on the manager.
Because who's there?
That's on the manager.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm not even.
Do you know what? That is 100% on the coach. And you know what? Do you know what makes it even worse? We had 21 shots and only 2 on target. We scored no goals today. We scored 0.
We had a bunch of bullshit shots, bro. Don't let them shots gas you.
It was 2 big chances in total.
Bro,
2 big chances in total, and they had 2 big chances.
Bro, there is no football game you can win by scoring no goals.
Big up, Zia. Get your flowers.
Bro, there are other teams who played today who won the game, and we're the only team that we're the only game that a team has won by clean sheet. The only game. We scored no goals.
No goals.
Even Luton scored. No, we didn't. We scored no goals. So we were never going to win if we do not scoring goals. Even hit 2 shots on target. How are we supposed to win a football game with 2 shots on target? Make it make sense.
Today, as opposed to West Ham, is on Poch. We can't hide. We can't hide away.
Even when Sam's on Poch.
Bro. 100, bro. And the criticism of Poch before he came into the job was 2 things. Number 1, he was not a winner. And number 2, he could not break a low block. We played 2 teams who played a low block. West Ham
OTC.
And
He's had that problem. He's had that problem since Spurs.
Nottingham Forest and West Ham.
By the way, that low block thing, he's had that issue since Spurs. If anyone hasn't gone and seen it, go and watch. I don't know. I think it was
Euro.
Go and watch Euro Expert's breakdown of the move of Poch coming to thing. Go and look at it. He's had this problem with low block since Spurs.
Bro.
That was 3 years ago.
Bro, let me tell you something. I'm willing. Look, I understand this is what his 4th game in charge in the Premier League. Now, I'm willing to give him more patience, but I expect massive and drastic changes after the international break. This can bro. If I see
why are y'all expecting these things?
Exactly.
I'm not expecting it, but I am. Look, after 4 Premier League games, they've got a brand new team.
What he wants to do. This is clearly what he wants to do.
What? Yo, let me say something.
I didn't want him.
Hold on.
One at a time.
Let me say something real quick.
Talk, Daniel.
The reaction people are having to Poch right now, to me, is how it's supposed to be. I'm sorry. This is how it's meant to be. And this is what I was telling you. When I mentioned anything about players and everything, don't worry, under a good manager. People were saying this to me 2 months ago. I said, we already picked who the manager is. The manager is Poch. So under Poch, what is going to happen to these players? Nothing. That's what's going to happen. Every time you make a criticism under a good manager, it's just going to happen. Every time under a good manager, Poch is the manager. There is no good fucking manager. Before he signed last week, we were complaining about Chilwell playing where he was playing and things going on. People say, yeah, listen, don't worry. When Palmer comes in, it's always a new signing that's going to fix things. A new signing. We weren't playing our wingers before Palmer came. Chilwell was still playing there. What makes you think when these guys come in, he's not going to play there still?
Exactly.
What makes you think he's not going to play 3 center backs all the time and he wants to do a tactical? I want to play a left center back, a left back to be able to cut in and put the balls in. Man, what the fuck are you doing, man?
I
don't care about these tactical inverted this, you invert, and that guy runs behind him, and Cucurella is not passing to Mudryk. Is that why we're not printing left side? Is Cucurella?
Do you know what the tactic is? Do you know what the tactic is? We're not playing to win. We're not playing to win. We're playing not to lose. Our team is set up just to not lose, not to win.
Can I be honest? Is anyone else? Am I the only one that's seeing some aspects of how we were playing last year under Potter and under Lampard?
This is literally this is West Brom. This is fucking Aston Villa at home. This is Southampton at home. This is the same shit under Potter. We want to make any chances that were clear cut.
Let me say this. And people might not like this, but we've had this exact same replica of games so many times. The only difference is instead of missing those chances, those Havertz, it's Jackson now. I'm sorry, I gotta be honest.
It's the same. Regardless of what happens, it could be any manager, any team. We will lose to a low block. We will just put everyone behind the ball, and that's all you need to do at the fucking bridge.
Are we the only team in the league that gets back from every mistake that we make? I've seen teams make mistakes and they don't get punished. We just make one mistake.
Bro, you can't blame the defensive, bro. Today is not defensive. When you score no goals, we're not winning the game with no goals, bro. No team
How do you expect goals? How do you expect goals? How do you expect goals when we are only playing 2 fucking attacking players? We have 7 defensive-minded players on the pitch. 7.
Formation don't matter. That's what I was told last year.
No, I don't like.
No. Joey.
Defensive-minded players on the pitch against a bottom half team. Make it make sense to me, please and thank you. Make it make sense to me.
Joey, your worry is getting a little bit focused on the wrong thing, my guy.
No,
it doesn't matter if we hold on. I'm with you. I'm not against you. I'm with you. The worry, even if we have 7 players or 7 defenders on the field, it doesn't matter. The whole point is we're only playing on 50% of the fucking field. They only have to defend 50% of the fucking field.
Yeah, that's
half of the game.
Adding another attacker.
Our entire left-hand side.
That left-hand side is not.
Yeah, and the reason for that is our left-hand side consists of a centre-back playing left-back and a left-back playing left wing.
Thank you. You can't go over there.
7 defensive-minded players.
I agree with Jimmy. What Jimmy said earlier, by the way.
Against the bottom half team. Think about it. 7 defensive-minded players against a bottom half team.
I'm with Jimmy. What Jimmy said earlier, by the way. Like there are players in this team that I want to criticize and go at, like number 21, like other players. But there's no point. What's the point? Because at the end of the day, like Chilwell's doing shit, yeah. But at the end of the day, it's this fucking manager. He's goddamn playing him.
He's being.
Like, I understood it, right?
No. He's doing Scott. Hang on. He's doing shit as the left wing.
No, but like I don't care. He's doing shit regardless, right? But like I understood it against Liverpool. I understood it because of the fact they had as many attacking players. I kind of understood it. I kind of understood it against West Ham because you could say, "Oh, it worked against Liverpool. We'll play it again." From West Ham onwards, the last 2 games, we should not have been playing this like how we are now. Should not. And I'll go back to it. Can someone explain to me why we spent the entirety of pre-season and the first game playing with a number 10 who was linking up with Jackson? It took 2 injuries for our entire attack to fuck up. You're telling me that Gallagher can't play that? I don't rate Gallagher, but he can play as a 10. Like, you can ask him to play as a 10 and just link play. Just link up and be an extra body up there to help Jackson.
Played there all preseason. Matson played there all preseason.
If need be, Sterling could play there.
And it was perfect.
If there's a game to play Matson too, it's these games, these last 3 games at the 10, because they're bottom half teams. They're teams that we can actually play Matson in the 10.
We're the bottom half team, man. We're the bottom half team.
What do you guys think about the chances you missed?
I told y'all after the Liverpool game,
we're a bottom half team now.
And y'all,
we're the bottom half team, bro. We got to see ourselves on that level at this point.
I said he was a coward. A coward is what a coward does.
We don't have a bottom half squad, though. That's the difference.
I don't want to hear about. By the way, I don't want to hear about transfers. That's one thing I'm not hearing. By the way, I'm not hearing transfers.
No. We shouldn't.
I'll see again. Hang on.
It's not anybody's fault other than Poch's, in my opinion. Like,
I was going to say, I don't want to hear about anything
out there because of Poch.
No, I still believe Jackson should have finished his chances. By the way, I don't want to hear about transfers. I'm seeing a guy across London who people were laughing at for managing in Australia, Japan, and Scotland get a team together with a guy on the wing today that 2 years ago was playing in Ukraine. The same as Mudryk. and he's helping his team. He was a bench player for Fulham. Sorry, he was a bench player for Fulham last year, and he's helping his team. I don't hear fucking shit about transfers. It's his goddamn manager not putting him in the right places.
Scored 5 goals today. Scored 5 goals today. They just got together and scored 5 goals without Harry Kane.
Y'all notice after every bad game, our fan base want to change every fucking player? No, that's not how it works. The manager,
especially with the fact that they're all young.
And we signed them for 8 years. And we got them for 8 years.
If you're watching the manager fail at his job on work day, why do you think Monday through Friday he's doing good? Why do y'all assume that? Why would y'all? He's clearly doing a terrible job during the week. I don't have to, because that's all in the build up to the game. The results is what I wait to determine whether or not he's doing a good job during the week. He's not. It's all on Poch. I've been telling y'all the last 3 weeks, and everybody said you too fast. No, because I told y'all the red flag. The first red flag was him doing one thing all preseason, it working, getting to Liverpool, and shitting the bed. To me, I said it. Y'all was happy with the Liverpool draw. I was pissed. I said, why? Because we should have played back 4 and been open and been scoring on them bums. But what? We played that coward-ass style because he's a coward. He's a coward. You know who's not a coward, but they're stupid as a manager? Frank Lampard. And with this team, I wouldn't mind Lampard.
Nope. Don't go there.
All good.
Don't go there.
Nope. You lost me. You lost me. Yeah, be right there.
Let me talk. He has center fucking mids who are going to work. He's going to attack. What are we doing now?
Don't do that.
What are we doing?
Lampard.
What are we doing now?
The third right. Bring back the third.
We got 4 points out of 12. That's worse than Lampard. Fuck out of here. Lampard got us top 4. This is Potter shit. Potter.
This is bullshit. I agree. This is bullshit.
Now,
you know, hold on.
How many games I'm gonna wait?
Listen. Poch is number 1 problem. That's the reality.
Whoa.
But also, we hamstrung ourselves by getting so many players who we have to make world class and all this shit. And it's all dependent. Let me finish my point.
Nah, bro, I'm not hearing it.
Let me finish my.
You gotta
finish. How can you get it?
Don't finish.
My point is this, man. All those players were gotten with the intention of, oh, don't worry, Poch is going to develop them. He's going to make them great. He's going to make them this. Listen, man, he's not even good. I try to be cool about it when he first signed and try to be like, you guys are putting your faith on these players getting better based on a bullshit manager. That's what you did. They're not going to get better because he's bullshit. That's what's going to happen. Don't worry. Under a new manager, Mudryk is going to do well. Mudryk ain't doing shit. I'll tell you that right now for free.
Daniel, do you know, going
Mudryk is
on
not
the top
doing
of that point,
shit for us.
On the top of that point, by the way.
That's why I wanted world-class players. I'm sorry.
The game got to be before 12 o'clock because he's going to turn back to a fucking pumpkin.
I ain't going that far, bro. I ain't going that far.
To be fair, I kind of get where Dan's coming from. Going back on his point, by the way, the thing that is stupid as well, how the fuck are these guys meant to develop if they're not getting more than 10 minutes a game? Like, we may not rate Mudryk, right? He was terrible today. Like, we might not rate him as a player. But how's my man meant to develop when he's playing 10 minutes a fucking game? What's he meant to do? What are these dudes meant to do when they're getting 10 minutes a game? It's the same shit under Potter. What are these dudes meant to? What are they meant to work on? What are they meant to develop? They're not learning anything.
And Scott, can I add to your point here? It's not even like a 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes when he's under pressure. You chasing
again. Good enough. I don't give a fuck when he can start or he can come off the bench. We need to let go of this Mudryk shit.
He was the first dude that came to mind. My point still stands. You could put Maatsen, you can put Ugochukwu, Washington.
Exactly.
Where was he? We needed goals, and you got a striker on the bench, and he's still doing nothing. I'm talking everyone. You got young players that need to develop, and you're giving them 10 minutes a game. You're getting fucking pity minutes. The fuck is this?
Under pressure as well.
All because you wanted to play Chilwell left wing. If you had dropped even Thiago Silva or Disasi, put Chilwell back into defense and put one of these other young bucks on the wing, I'm pretty sure they would create a little bit more clear-cut chances.
Why he has to play all three centre backs. We don't have centre backs on the bench. Like, imagine if we get an injury on a centre back position. Yeah, you don't have a centre back on the bench. He's playing all of them at once. Why?
It makes no difference. If one of them gets an injury, you can go back to back four. You go back to back four.
Like he could change all of this in 2 weeks, and like things can change very quickly. Like, I'm not gonna just say Poch out at this current moment, but he needs to make a change. If he does not make a change, there is going to be an entire piece of the fan base that is just going to be totally against.
I feel like he's going to double down. He's going to double down.
No, fuck that. If I don't see a 4-3 when after the break, I'm fucking done for the season.
He's got a lower contract than fucking Potter.
I was gonna say, like, the thing is, if he doesn't want to change, then he'll be gone by December, and we'll just go and look for the next guy.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
Plain simple, bro.
They're to pay him half of the money if he gets fired. Same as Potter.
I did my waiting and like time and all that shit last year. I ain't got the energy no more. I ain't got no energy for that.
He needs to make
progression, not the same stupid mistake.
And don't develop the guys that we have now.
We're
going to get excited next year about some new.
You know what? It's you know what? Sometimes it's not. It's you know what it is. It's just football is just simple. People overcomplicate. Football is simple. Even if he told Madueke, who's a left foot, even if he told Madueke, who's a left foot, to just hog the left wing and just throw low ball crosses and tell Jackson to stay on the end of those crosses or Sterling to tap it in, I'm pretty sure we'll do a little bit better than having Ben Chilwell there. You know, sometimes it's just little things that you could just do to make it a whole lot better. And currently, right now, I expect at least after the
vice captain. I don't think we had a single cross come in from the left side today.
Fuck that vice captain shit.
It's been like 4 games. We haven't had anything come from the left side.
1 or 2, then made nothing come on.
And then every cross from the right side is hitting somebody. It's hitting the defender.
Bro, you might as well just put, bro, at this rate, you might as well put Nottingham there. What's the difference? Well,
stop crossing. Just stop crossing, bro. It's bullshit. Stop crossing.
We have about 4 left footers, bro. It's not even from the mat. It's not a matter of not having the options. It's just this dumbass manager not playing them.
Have you not when Moses came on, he sent everyone on the left. We had like on the right, like on the right wing, we had like Palmer.
I don't believe he's going to use 3 at the back for the rest of the
what's
season,
the other guy?
He will revert to his 4.
All of them.
Revert to the 4.
Based on what?
Early to judge.
Based on what?
The players coming back, Nkunku coming back. When our full
so when Nkunku comes back, what does change? What changes? Who plays where? Who drops out?
He plays as a 10. He will play as a 10.
So who plays on the left?
With Chilwell as the left wing.
He'll play Sterling or what's it called, Mudryk on the left, isn't it? And he'll play on the right. He'll play
Mudryk on the left.
What are you talking about?
He has Mudryk now.
This is my favorite pass.
What's this Colombian bullshit we're doing?
When everything is fixed by the injured player. When Nkunku comes back, everything
unfortunately, that's the crack. But if Jackson had scored our goal, we won't be probably having this conversation.
I'm not having any copium with it. I'm just giving him the chance.
That's what I'm saying.
Over this
support Jackson.
I'm still paying about the chances, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but if those chances, you can't convince me of what I saw. If those chances had gone in, I don't think the game would have turned up. He had a few chances. He had a pass that Sterling passed him. He couldn't even get his foot right. His touch was way off, like way off. What are you doing, my bro?
Man, you are Jackson Dick. You are.
No, I'm not. I'm just. No. What I'm really annoyed with. Let me land, Jimmy, my bro. Please, I'm not here to fight you, bro.
That shit, bro.
Go on, land.
So what I'm saying is, my angle is that we spent all this money and then we getting recognized number 9, and then we got this makeshift number 9, who I don't believe is a number 9 in
what is
this
a recognized number 9?
I don't know, a number 9 in it, a striker, bro. You know
I want
a striker. When I say my G, we need a striker, my G. We need a Taiwo Awoniyi, a fucking Evan Ferguson, a profile of Lukaku, a profile of Aubameyang, a profile of Dusan. Man needs a striker guy. I don't need an inverted winger playing number 9. I don't need a guy that comes in like Martial, my G. I need a number bloody 9, and that's what we missed today. We've missed that all season. This guy's only scored a tap in, man. And you lot are convincing me that it's everyone around him. My G, I understand that, yes, overplayed, but my guy, if those chances have been taken, although I do not think the course of the game would have been where it is. He even had a chance to change it and make it at least the equalizer. He missed it. I'm sorry. You can't. That's all of these people's fault. I need a striker. And it's fine. We haven't got one, so it is what it is. We are where we are in it. So wait for Boyer to get back. It is what it is. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe that he's going to play this 3 at the back for the rest of the season. We're going to see the 4. We're going to see the formation that
you can live in Scotland. We'll see what we're
doing. The best out of Jackson.
My daughter believes in Santa Claus. It's okay. It's okay.
Let me ask you a question then. When we're saying all the stuff you're saying you want your number 9 to do, and we were seeing that in pre-season from Jackson, and in the first game against Liverpool, when he had a number 10 to link with, when we were seeing that from Jackson in the first game,
I would say no. I didn't really comment on pre-season. I was just waiting for it to happen in when it really mattered in league games like now.
You said we don't have a proper number 9, but all the stuff you're saying
we don't, brother.
Jackson was doing before when we had a number 10.
Well, I need a number 9, Scott. We ain't doing it. He ain't doing it.
We've got a number 9.
My guy.
Who?
Listen. I think what he's trying. Hold on.
Who, Scott?
My guy.
Hold on. Everybody's killing him, but I think what he's trying to say is that he just wanted somebody to score goals. A killer in front of goal,
For
right?
fuck's sake, am I speaking Spanish?
Hold on.
We pussyfoot around the thing, my G.
Why are you saying no? That's what he's saying.
Bro, the reason why, even though I believe that Jackson has been a bit sloppy over the first 4 games of his Premier League campaign, I also believe, based on today, that I've seen Haaland this season miss, good chances here and there, but still score a few goals because the team is creating a lot more chances from the left, from the right, from behind him, etc. Today,
he only made 2 big chances today.
Well, exactly. So I'm not going to blame him.
Big chances.
Those chances, Nottingham Forest had a chance out of nothing, and they made it. You can't tell me we had how many chances we did. The fuck? Forest had a chance and they just took it.
That shit is in your brain.
All right, cool, whatever. It's what it is. You can't confuse. I know what I saw. That needs to be sorted.
Okay, that's fair.
And I believe that will be our Achilles heel. That will be. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I just think he can't do it up front alone. Maybe that needs to work around. I don't know. That needs to be worked, but I don't believe
it's not even about Jackson.
I'm sorry.
The problem is this: you have Jackson having to. Because he's the one mainly doing everything in that forward line.
He's coming to the halfway line.
Now the problem is this. The problem, and I said this before when we were collecting all these young players who haven't proven shit. When everybody is developing, then we're looking at you as the best one. Because unfortunately, he is the best one. Like, oh yeah, can you do more for us? Can you stop doing this and actually score and do this and do that? Right? Which fucks up everybody. Because nobody else is going to help him this year. No one else, when you look at that team, nobody else is helping him score goals. No one else. So everybody's going to look at him and the chances that he has.
God bless you. If that was Havertz missing those chances, we'd kill him.
Right? And me personally, I never
behead him.
I never believed in that manager. When people say, yo, when you pair any striker with him, what he did with Kane, and fuck out of here, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Bro, I'm not hearing the Havertz thing, bro. I'm not hearing the Havertz thing because I also saw Jackson pass the ball to Sterling, who could have scored as well.
Let me break something down for you. If you're playing the number 9, you drop back to the midfield, you collect the ball, you beat a center back, full sprint to the other box, to your opponent's box now. When you get to the box, you attract 2 defenders. You make the pass to the winger. Tell me how he's now supposed to get on the end of that pass. The 2 defenders that crash into him stops his momentum. Him making the pass, it stops his momentum. He's just used all his energy to get. Do you see Harry Kane scoring those goals? Or do you see Son or Kulusevski scoring those goals? When Kane goes to midfield and get the ball, you don't then see him score. That's when he's the creator. Jackson is creating.
Yeah, but I don't need him to create. But yeah, it's cool.
Last part. Well, we obviously do
Who is the creator?
because we had two chances. We had two chances.
I need him to score.
It's coming across the box.
It was fine.
And
We
there's
can
there's
need him to
no
score.
center forward there. You
I need him
notice
to score,
there's
Jimmy, brother.
also no center backs there. And it comes across. That's where the left winger is supposed to be crashing the box. Because he brought the center backs out. They came out to defend him. He crosses it wide. It comes across.
We don't have a creator, so
crashes in the box and scores.
No, we create
But we do not
I mean, on paper, Cole Palmer is a creator.
Facts. That's exactly
It
what
happened like 3 times.
I remember that play. That's exactly what I just said. Bro, attracts the ball,
and the thing is,
lay
Jimmy,
off to Sterling.
you know what's dumb
Sterling
about this?
Hits it wide.
We like, do you know what's dumb about this? Is Jackson would be the one in the box finishing those if you had someone in the midfield who was doing what he's doing. Where if someone's picking the ball up, driving with it. Remember the first game? I was going to say, Jimmy, remember the first game? Remember what I said? Remember what I said? What did we see in the first game? Jackson wasn't really dropping deep. He was linking up play outside the box, getting in the box, trying to finish chances. Because you had not Madueke, Chukwemeka doing what he's doing now, where he's picking the ball up, driving, getting past players, opening up space. We've got 3 midfielders.
This is another thing that.
And the one, what's fucking stupid is the one that can do that the best.
Let him know
Despite the
that,
fact I don't rate him,
you can get
the one that can do that the best of the 3 midfielders we've got, despite the fact I don't rate him, is the guy playing fucking 6 for us at the moment. Because he can tackle a couple of players.
Yeah, Enzo should be playing where Gallagher's playing.
We're missing a player because the player that we're missing is playing at centre back between Disassi and Thiago Silva. That's the reason why. You got to make a choice. Either you're going to play Thiago Silva or you're going to play Disassi. You can't play both of them and play Cole and play all of these men.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If we get Cole Palmer integrated into the team, I don't think Gallagher starting. He's gonna play there where Enzo starts now.
Bro,
then when you put
hey, yo, Lewis. Big up you guys. I'm gonna leave you, man, though. Big up.
You take away from his line breaking passes in the middle of the field. That's why he's so dangerous. He's so fucking dangerous in that area.
The ball
he's
with
out
his back
wide now.
As a 10, you restrict the field, the space that you need. He can't receive the ball with his back turned to the game. He has to see the games in front of him. So playing a bit deep,
all that difficult. Like I'm watching these runs by Jackson, and when Sterling is crossing them balls, and I knew it was gonna be no center back there because there's not enough defenders. That's where the guy Chilwell has to be there. He has to be crashing in.
That's attacking. That's attacking.
Mudryk would have been there. He would have been there because it's
not. Did anybody? I wished I was here when that idiot was talking. What's the name? When he was talking about the Jackson first one-on-one chance actually happened at the second half after we already conceded a goal.
Exactly.
He only had one chance.
Why nobody asked him? That's when the actual happened. Then what's his name? Chilwell hit the air again, missed completely the ball in the box when the cross was there.
Oh my gosh!
Sterling was shot of what we saw him earlier against West Ham. My biggest problem is, of course, we played like a stroke patient with paralyzed left side, completely paralyzed. Exactly. There was only one time. What's his name?
Chilwell.
No. The other guy behind him, Colwell. There's only one time Colwell went overlapped and he tried to cross it and he crossed it too far. Then what's his name? Gusto. I swear, man, the guy needs to learn how to freaking cross in the box because you don't need to do all that. Stop terrorizing the first player in front of you, kick him in the old body parts, and not even cross it. Like then, and all those fancy shit is what happened earlier. Like I tell you one specific thing that what is actually driving me nuts more than anything is Thiago Silva. When Thiago Silva, we using Thiago Silva just what we fucking use Jorginho to recycle the ball, and he is too slow to actually get the ball. He's way too hold. Way too slow to get us into the attacking position. He is
conversation.
Like, no, I'm not saying he's a defensive wise. When we are building up, he's the reason why we are so playing against the wall versus wall of not completely wall. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we give him so much
time.
He be like, if you look at it, there's like the way you watch the game. It's not about his defensive thing. It's how slow he progresses us.
He can see it. He can process it, but his body not.
It was way too slow. It was way too slow. You can't,
and you can't play high enough.
It's not that decisive. The reason, like, everything is a hospital ball today. Sterling was the hospital ball. Like, the passes don't reach the target. None of them. I was so freaking. It was reminded me of Jorginho. It's like Jorginho is in a team, not because we cooking. It's because the way we trying to play quick when we need to. We needed to be quicker, but for some reason we're not playing quick enough. That's it. We're giving opposition time to settle. Settle.
On transition. Yeah.
That's the problem. Jackson has to take chances. He has to hit the ball first time. I don't need him to do all those touches in the box.
Exactly.
Less touches in the box. Finish it. Casado, if you're outside the box, shoot the damn ball.
Too many fakes. The fakes and the cutbacks.
It's too many touches. Too many non-confident players playing. And the biggest problem was Pochettino with his stroke patient system. That's it. I mean, last couple of games, he could say that we didn't have players and stuff like that. I don't care if Mudryk is worse than Leao, JB. I don't care, but I would like to see it. I would like to see it.
My point, exactly.
If you're gonna go and say, Alex is defending Mudryk, no, I'm not defending Mudryk. You don't like Mudryk? Put Maatsen. You don't like Maatsen? Put anybody.
Who's Sterling?
I'm not
a winger.
Boy,
I'm not one of our wingers there.
I'm not poached out. I'm just venting. So, Michi boy, don't.
No one.
I don't nothing to do.
No one here is touch out except Jimmy, really.
That boy Palmer. Palmer is a football.
Oh my God! You saw him one game at Chelsea. I cannot make it like he's good.
No.
Game good.
No. From what? So.
Bro,
congratulations!
I'll put the medal on your left, TD.
No, because I'm watching as well. I'm not just talking about this game. I'm watching.
Bro, we lost the game, brother.
You haven't watched
no positive, brother. I'm not hearing no positive, brother. We lost the game. We didn't score a goal. I'm not hearing.
By the way, he should have shot a couple of times too instead of doing too many touches and passing. He had 2 or 3 chances outside to actually shoot.
Going on what Alex said as well. There's a couple of points he touched on. I want to kind of go on the back of. Number one, the Colwell thing. Do you know what's dumb about that? I'll reiterate. That's your centre back overlapping. That's a centre back overlapping.
Would you look for Virgil van Dijk to fucking overlap?
Yeah, exactly. Am I expecting, like, I don't know, Varane to start overlapping Dalot?
Exactly.
United.
And,
what the fuck?
And yo, it's got. This is why I don't even want to. And y'all remember, I'm a person. I always say what I attack players before the coach. But if your coach puts you out there to fail, it's nothing I can say. And that's the recipe.
Yeah, I don't have criticism for Chilwell. I can't criticize him.
I'm done.
I can't criticize him. I mean, like, literally, why?
He's doing what he knows. He's doing what he can. That's what
exactly
is.
Also, as well, like, the thing I wanted to say about, like, what Alex said about Silva, I think this goes back to Jimmy's point about Poch being a coward. Because, like, I think I'd have more respect for Poch and have more time if he was going like Disgraceful, Colwell, centre back partnership, trying to face Silva out. If there was mistakes, I could kind of allow that because you're trying something that you're trying to progress forward.
And they're young.
You're persisting with a guy who this fan base has said we've been needing to move on for about 2 years now. Like, he'll be 40 come the start of next season. 40. and he's our starting centre back. Like, there needs to be some sort of progression. Also, for that goal, by the way, I don't know what he's doing defensively. I have no idea what he's doing defensively.
Yeah, he should be stepping into that.
Seriously, like, what the fuck is wrong with these people in the chat? Like, what do you think? Where in the world do you think that I'm saying that Mudryk is better than anybody or anything? Like, where? Are you freaking idiots?
You said everybody.
All I wanted to say, if you want me to see that he doesn't deserve the start, how I can tell you he doesn't deserve the start if he doesn't play? If the manager puts Chilwell over there, and okay, you don't have to put Mudryk. Don't put Mudryk. You can put Sterling on the left, and you can put what's his name on the right. Madueke, or whoever.
A winger.
Just don't put Chilwell, because Chilwell gets in the box and does what?
The other thing I wanted to say as well is I just had a look at our run of fixtures. Do you know what makes this worse? This is literally our easiest run of fixtures the whole season.
Yep.
Literally our easiest.
And I tell you what,
go and have a look, people, by the way.
It was better for Maatsen than when he came in.
Yep.
100%. Also, by the way, go and have a look at our 7. Hang on. Go and have a look at our 7-game run of fixtures from the end of October to the start of December. I'll tell you them just for fun. Arsenal, Brentford, Tottenham, City, Newcastle, Brighton, United. Man United, by the way.
You know what? It's scary hours. You know one thing about let me piggyback off what Scott said about Levi Como. It's not just only the overlap. When you are a left back, you don't only just do the overlap, you also do through balls for the left winger. When Chilwell is all over the place, there is no through ball you can do to the left winger, and there is no diagonal passes that you can do to either the left wing, to overlap to Jackson, to Sterling, where you're playing as a left back. That's even further out. So I expect better after this international break.
You also this is my theory, because the ball goes through Enzo a lot. Enzo is very comfortable switching the ball to the right rather than the left. Maybe because look, he has the most touches. He always switches the ball to that side. So that's probably
why. Who the hell's on the left? No one's on the left. No one's in the left in good positions, because when I see Sterling crossing the ball across the box, nobody's there. So how am I supposed to expect Enzo to pass it into the exact same areas where Sterling's not getting the ball to?
Listen, that's like how I just explained OTC. Yo, that's why I said when people, this is why, when you see when Alex say he watch a game twice and 3 times, y'all notice I didn't laugh at him? Because I do too. Because you actually get to see things. What I noticed with Jackson, when y'all are like, he's not there. We need a center forward that's there. He's the one that's creating that space, that cross is coming there, and there's not even a center back to kick it away. But that's where your left winger, if you have a natural left winger there, his natural instinct is to come on the back post. So he's going to be there. He's going to be there. Chilwell is never there. He's never there. I don't know why. Let me guess.
Look,
maybe because he's the left wing back.
I said this. Look. Well, even if you even if you want to push that narrative about Jackson is not like the when he drops deep, even when he rolls those physical center backs. Do you understand that those center backs are disrupt? And when he rolls them, when he runs against the other players, he only have one person that can contain that speed with him, which is Sterling. Chilwell cannot run that fast.
Keep up.
You see what I'm saying? So when he does that,
he has no option.
Left side weak. You don't get it. He's still. What's his name? Enzo. He's not fast to catch up. Enzo played well today. I don't care what you can't keep up with the speed of attack. Guess what? He has to either stop to wait for everybody. That's when center backs are coming back and we're playing against the wall again. You don't get it. It's fine the way Jackson is playing if you have wingers that actually know what to do. Sterling knows what to do. Guess what? When you're a center back, like I keep telling y'all idiots, every time Start it like before you go into the game. Within the middle of the week, you're going into the room with bunch of screens, and you go with attacking tactics and say, "Look, do you see how this player, how they prefer to play? This is how they do." Same thing with center backs. You have a specific time when you learn your opposition within the week, and they come and they tell you, "Look, you see how Jackson does it? Guess what? You drop with Jackson. If he rolls you, you cover the right side where Sterling is. Don't even fucking bother go to the right. Guess what? Because there's no reason for it.
He's not going to be there. He's not going to be there. And that's why when you notice, Alex, the ball floats across, not even their right back is even there to defend it. It's nobody there. It's no threat. They know.
I was going to say, Jimmy, actually, on that point, Lewis, go back. You can see that in that pass map I put in. Go and bring that pass map back up. Look where their left wing back and their right wing back is positioned. Their right wing back is on the halfway line in that pass map. Their left wing back is on the box, on the edge of the box. Their left wing back is number 43, by the way, on the corner of the box, and their right wing back is their third highest player forward.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
All you gotta do is set up your guys. Look, you don't even need the video. Look, guys. You see how Chelsea attacks? That's how we attack.
This
you
is
don't need nobody on the left.
Yeah.
You pull the center forward out. You still only one threat is for the right.
That's it. That's it.
Do you know what's crazy?
That's why they blocked everything that we tried to attack with.
Because it's
easy.
Because you study the games. You study the games.
Do you know what's crazy? Even if the Chilwell had pushed forward. Wait, it's got one last thing for me. You know, it's Chilwell, or if there was a natural winger, don't you think that their centre back would have been pushed a bit further backwards? And don't you think the midfield would have had? Don't you think the midfield would have?
Just like Alex said, they watch and they study film, bro. They see he's not a fucking threat. Just like Alex said, when Jackson makes that turn and he takes off full speed, we have nobody besides Sterling who can keep up. You know who the other player was that could keep up? Chukwuemeka. And what happened when he kept up? He scored a fucking goal. Jackson crossed the ball back, and what happened? It bounced. Chukwuemeka got it. Dip of a shoulder, goal. Simple.
And
because
the thing was, Jimmy as well. You can't. What were you saying earlier about when like he turns a defender and he's driving, he plays at Sterling, and you're expecting Chilwell to crash the box? You can't even do it the other way around because Chilwell's delivery is so arse. That his crosses are so arse, because it would make sense, right? It would make sense. You play it out to Sterling, get Sterling to crash the box because he used to do that for City, but Chilwell's crossing is so arse, the cross doesn't reach it. You can't do that way.
You know, Scott, it's not even the crossing. By the time he gets the ball, they've already set up anyway. They're ready for it.
He has to turn. He gets the ball and turn left every time. Go right is a waste of time because fucking Chilwell is there. It's a waste. Mm-hmm. If he turns right and takes off, Chilwell cannot keep up. He cannot keep up.
This is fucking shameful. I know he's not going to do this next game, but I said this earlier after I finished watching the game just to a couple of people. Like next game, he's not going to. I just want to see 4-4-2. If you're going to do this bullshit with Jackson, put someone up there with him. Put Washington, for fuck's sake, or something up there with him to give him something to play off of. Yeah, to give him something. Give him something to play off of. Drop one of the three midfielders. It's obvious you don't need three. They're not helping each. Like
Sterling up top with them, and then put the two kids.
No, I tell you what. Put 4-4-2. I will put Broja as a center, as a 9, and put what's his name, Jackson on the left. Either left or right, somewhere.
On the left channel, yeah.
I don't think Broja's fit. I don't know.
I don't know if Broja's fit, but the reason why I want Broja is because he does not have tendency to go deep and receive the ball. Jackson does.
He'll stay more towards the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
it's good old 4-4-2.
Yeah, just go for give Jackson something, man, because the best game he's had was when he had someone to play with. Like, pause. Like the best game he had was when he had someone to link up with.
Exactly.
And it's like you kept Washington. You kept watching. You
yes,
obviously kept Washington
Broja
for a
more
reason.
bucks. Broja is more bucks. That's why I wanted Vlahovic for those specific games, because when Jackson drops, there is no presence for the center backs, and they feel comfortable. Like I said, they feel comfortable. They know the threat is gone. Sterling is not using the space. Chilwell uses the space, but it has to be. I know how they using Chilwell. I know those long cross passes into the space for Chilwell. I know why they there. But I'd rather actually have a winger to do this. I don't want the left back to do it.
I'll say, Alex, next game someone mentioned I've like, as I said, 4-4-2. I want put Palmer on the left, Sterling on the right, and put Washington and Jackson up front, and just go and then have Enzo and one of the other two. I don't really care which one. One of the other two in midfield.
Take Casado and Enzo, fam. The miscommunication between Gallagher.
What's
the point?
Right now, as long as it's Enzo and one other, I don't care. I just want to see something different up top. To put Palmer in there, play him on the left, and just tell the wingers to get to the byline and cut it back to those two.
Because that's
If
what
I
we're
don't
something
see,
different.
I'm tired of
I
seeing
don't see
bullshit.
three attackers. If I don't see three attackers at minimum next week, I am done with Poch, bro. Like, I'm absolutely done. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I've already set that line.
The problem actually is we did not actually look threatened until we conceded. That's when we start to look threatened. Until we conceded.
That reminds me of something.
But Alex, wait, hold on, Scott.
Yes.
On this one, the reason why we didn't look threatening, because I'm telling you this, Alex, if we had scored, they would have came out a bit more. We would have had a bit more space. If you got more something like, I don't know, Matson or whoever, we would have been looking even more threatening, because they would have been trying to get another goal. Same as West Ham. When we are 1-0 down, bro, they're just going to sit back. And if we cannot defeat a team that's going to look...
I actually think there's the main problem today was it was actually Sterling and Chilwell. The only an attack we had is Jackson. Sterling had a really bad performance. And if Sterling has a bad performance, Chilwell is not there. So who does Jackson has to play with? Ask yourself, did Sterling have a good performance today?
Exactly.
Also, I'm not buying
He
this, by the way.
didn't. So who's Jackson supposed to play with?
I'm also not buying the 1-0 down thing. We saw today, Spurs went 1-0 down against Burnley. Like Spurs literally went 1-0 down against Burnley and responded by scoring 5.
Yeah.
I said it earlier. They got a guy that people. No, but even so, right?
I won't change your captain right now. I want Enzo to be vice right now. Actually,
100%. Just to get this vice captain.
Enzo is the vice captain. Actually,
not even that.
Enzo is the captain material. The way he demands into the pitch, he's the one that changes the tempo of the game. He's the one. Every time Thiago Silva slows down, he gets.
I wouldn't mind that.
He's
at
the
all.
one that picks up the pace on the game.
Because then you don't have to shoehorn. You don't have to shoehorn Chilwell into the game, or like, you know what I'm saying. You don't have to actually have him have to play. Like, he's gonna share time with probably Colwell. So like at this point, like, you might as well have somebody who's gonna be playing all the time as.
This annoys me though.
No. I do not want to see Chilwell as a left center back. I do not ever want to see Chilwell as a left center back.
As of right now, Colwell plays left back. As of right now.
Yeah, good.
As of right now.
Keep it that way.
Left back.
Joey, I'll be real. That idea though of the vice captain, he has to play. That pissed me off so much. Like, are we literally
that's
going to
because
sit here and
it
act?
shows me that there's no.
I was going to say, like, Alex, are we literally going to sit here and act like our club captain spent the large portion of the last 2 years chilling on the bench? Our club captain, by the way, spent the last portion of 2 years chilling on the bench doing nothing.
Yeah, this isn't even that real captain, brother. There's no reason to shoehorn him.
I'm just trying to make sense.
Hold on a second. I need to ask something with Michu boy. Michu, do you think that we're just saying like Sterling, just to like saying Sterling out, so we cannot say that he had a bad game, and that could be the consequence of why Jackson did not have a good game? Can we say that because of Jackson did not have a good game, or Jackson couldn't have a good game because he didn't have nobody to support him on the left? So if you don't have nobody that supports him on the left, you have a Sterling who doesn't have a good performance today. If you saying he has the good performance, that's a different conversation. Nobody said Sterling out. I think you're behaving like a mad person right now, thinking that we are Sterling out. We're not Sterling out. We're saying Sterling didn't pull his weight today, and because he didn't pull his weight, that weight becomes even heavier for Jackson. Jackson already have to carry the left side because there's nobody pulling weight on that side. That's the problem. You saying like we're not, like people are talking like we're not allowed to criticize the players. We can. Sterling has a bad performance. He didn't pull his weight. That's it. Chilwell did not pull his weight. All that weight is on creativity, speed, finishing comes on one per Michael Jackson.
Look, Sterling, I believe,
You
Sterling
two are
was
grown of man to troll Michi boy. Come on.
Right, just before we go, there's a lot of super chats, so I want to try and get through a few of these. Big up these chats. I can't wait for a Havertz masterclass tomorrow, bro. That's the only thing I might save this weekend. Big up OG Harmony saying if he's our best left back, why isn't he playing there? If that's Chilwell, he's not our best left back. We don't have a best left back as it stands. Mitchy boy, thank you for that. I will drown my sorrows after this stream. Appreciate the donation. These are all saved into your Wake It lottery, by the way. Tommy Beats says 1 billion spent and serve no top striker or any class wingers. Signs Ukraine Bolt over someone like Liao, or even bids for Polo or even Osimhen. Tough season. From what it stands,
just watch the game. Just watch the game.
Completely come to a conclusion over Mudryk until he starts a run of games. Until then, it's all just from what the limited football that we're seeing from him. Chelsea says Ziad was right, but this panel's too much like a popularity contest. I mean, a lot of what he said did come to light in this game. I hear what you're saying. Big up Daniel saying kindergarten/Disney FC. Johnny Minerals was right. Oh, we are not even opening that cage. Violent said should have got Luis Enrique in it. By the way, big up.
He wouldn't do any better against these low blocks. He wouldn't do any better against these low blocks. He wouldn't do any better.
No,
Enrique is trash, bro.
Big up Ardit saying 3 centre backs, Chilwell left back, subbing on Kiev Bolt versus a low block from behind. Stop looking at the players, start looking at Pochettino. Set up to fail. That is a crazy slander.
This happened twice, you know. This happened twice. Bring it on Mudryk against a low block. This is the second time he's done that this season.
And it's the second time he's come back to cost us. Mudryk coming on wasn't the problem. It was just the initial setback. We were never set up for consistency.
It was the problem. Why did he brought him at 80th minute?
Should have been earlier, but I mean, the initial problem is that we never once looked like we were going to score.
I mean, I don't have a problem if he doesn't bring him at all. I don't have problem.
What's the cameo anyway?
No, what I'm saying, like, don't bring Mudryk, bring somebody else. But you have to bring somebody else.
Maatson would have been nice a bit earlier.
No,
I'm big.
Start someone else.
And I swear, if I'm gonna see Augusto doing the back leg passing on the timeline when we went down, I swear, man, I'm gonna lose freaking shit and I'm gonna start going after his ass. Those passes, like behind the leg passes when we 2-1 down, when we was 1-0 down, slowing down the game. Fucking, I'm gonna leave it, man. Those tiki-taka, not tiki-taka, back
flashy passes. The flashy
passes for no freaking reasons, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Like there was
one. I'm just gonna go through the rest. Big up to David saying we do not create enough clear-cut chances in 4 matches. Nicholas, is that meant to be Nicholas Jackson? Has only had 2 clear-cut chances, one of which he scored.
Yeah.
He needs to start off his own chances. He also needs to get into more goal-scoring positions as well. It's a little bit of both on that remark. Big up to Felix saying Nico had a bad miss, but if you play more attacking, then you can afford to miss that because you create more chances. Exactly. Why not start Palmer at the 10 to link? I mean, I would have preferred that, but that's more in hindsight. It's more in hindsight. Big up to guys saying you don't need attackers.
Yeah, shove your
just need to
20
play
clones
the
back in your ass.
Yeah, we don't need attackers. We just need to play them.
We have attackers.
Just need
We
to
don't
play
play them.
attackers. Yeah, exactly. That's the only issue.
Derek GX comment is actually brilliant.
Like he's seriously.
Big up to
he's
my guy.
seriously-
You are not baiting me out with that name, saying this bumwell left wing gimmick will get him sacked. Watch if he persists. Big up to RK saying owners out right now, giving kids to Poch, expect him to be competitive. Owners are garbage. No elite manager will forget the owners out. When did we see the 20-year-old as a deadline they decided
just
Chelsea?
saw you, bro. Just saw your grandma.
You know what? It's
Big man
bunch
thing,
of
just saw your
bullshit.
grandma.
Thank you for the super chat.
Do I need to tell you again? Do I need to tell you again about the Australian that was managing in Japan, Australia, and Scotland across London, who is doing this right now with a 20-year-old left back, with a guy that 2 years ago was playing in Ukraine? Don't talk to me about this fucking nonsense.
The most bozo striker in
Well,
the
I'm
league.
not expecting us to compete for anything except maybe the domestics, not a league title. Not yet.
No. You just reminded me on that. That's another criticism of Pod, and I promise you right now, if we are going to come out of any of the domestic cups, it better be against Man City, because any other team, I promise you right now, I'm going to be very frustrated, because that's another criticism of Poch as well. Unless it's Man City.
What the fuck, man? We're talking about the game that we just lost. He's like, oh my god, I'm going to be so pissed if we're going to do something in 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Let me get enough pissed about this game. Don't put the freaking shit on me for 3 weeks now thinking about it.
Big up to guy and saying Poch is doing this as payback. I'm convinced of it. How can you play Enzo as a 6? He's an agent for Spurs. Poch out. Big up to my guy, and that's actually a bit funny.
I'm familiar with your game.
No, I actually don't have a problem the way we played in the midfield. I don't think Gallagher was bad. I don't think Enzo was bad. I don't think Caicedo was bad. I don't.
Other than the goal, I agree.
That was stupid. But guess what? Oh, man, I forgot about it. The whole mess started from the slow possession build-up over there. They had to come to Thiago Silva that close to do the little passes. Do you understand? He invites the freaking pressure and passes like he looks. I swear, it's like a Jorginho 2.0. Jorginho used to do that. Show and wave and land in airplanes and shit, and then passes 5 yards sideways.
Man's on Groundhog Day. He's like, we're back again. I thought I escaped him.
Please, if you're gonna watch the game the second time, watch how he slowly build up attack. How slowly.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The amount of times I was screaming at my TV to speed the fuck up.
I don't have a problem with him defending. I don't have a problem how he positioned himself. He's the king of the center backs. That's not the problem. I have a problem when he recycles.
Yep.
I hear it. Big up to Ian saying next game I want Chilwell left back and the proper attacker left wing, proper number 10. No Gallagher, no Chilwell, please. Replace Gallagher with Caicedo, Enzo in the midfield pairing. Everything except Chilwell left back, I agree with.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to see number 21 sit on that goddamn bench. I need to see number
21 average. You out.
You make it to 3-4-3, right? If you wanna put Chilwell in, just play 3-4-3.
No.
Fuck all that.
Those freaking dashboard tacticians, man. Yeah, I need to shut the fuck up, man. 4-3-3 or 3-3-3 or like spitting the numbers.
No, we've got proper wing backs then. If you want to do this, instead of having him play as a left wing, you just have him as
what? I don't care if it's 4-3-3 or 3-4-3 or 5-5-5 or 6-6-6 or position 69. I don't care. You know what I care? If in those positions that you will play the player that's supposed to play in that position at the first place. If you want to play, just spit the number out of your ass, but make sure that the player that's supposed to play in that position, actually player who's supposed to be in that position, not the guy that's supposed to be, not even this team. We're questioning in this team, But he's not only there, he's actually not playing in the position he's supposed to. He actually playing in offensive position. So if you're going to tell me it's a free problem, it's not for free problem, get all those numbers, shove them in your hand, and shove it up your ass. Fucking dumbest people are fucking idiots. It's for free problem. God damn it, man.
That was insane.
Oh, that shit never fails, bro.
Big up to Arcade saying, how can Chelsea Football Club's deadline day signing and muster attacker as a 20-year-old? No manager will be successful. This is Chelsea. Our signing will be winners on deadline day. This garbage owners ruined our club. Bro, it's not just on the owners. It's not that. Like, this is more the manager than anything. Like, they're young players. We're not competing for no league title. I promise you, bro. We're never doing that. You had Guardiola.
You don't play it safe. Here's the thing: you don't play it safe against Luton and Nottingham Forest. You don't just play it safe and just have all these defenders on the field and try to just hope the people that we have on the field just score. Like, you don't just play it safe, and that's what he's doing. And he's just kind of just being a bitch.
I just want to know what the fuck. I just want to know what the fuck how he convinced the ownership to let him get the reins, bro. Because you know how they obviously they doing 3-4 people. Obviously, you have to give him a rundown of how he was going to play, and no way they heard Chilwell at left wing and thought this is the guy. This is the guy.
I love how by the way we started with 4 attackers on the bench and Chilwell were left wing, but it's the owner's fault.
Exactly.
4 attackers on the bench and Chilwell at left wing, but it's the owner's fault.
I couldn't say it better myself, my man.
Half of our bench was attackers. Half of our bench was attackers.
Yeah, but it's a system problem. It's a 4-3 problem. To fix the problem, we need a system. I'm too mad. I need to go get it.
Relax, bro. Big up the season saying, I don't know why man didn't start. It's as if he needs like 10 goals and assists in one game just to start. He was one of our best players when he came on, for fuck's sake. That's one of the things I did understand, to be fair, because it was going to be Sterling off the right, regardless of whatever formation we played. That's something he's just going to have to try and break through. The bigger question is the left-hand side. That's the bigger issue.
Wait, why can't we just play Donny left? Why can't we play Donny left? I don't get that point. Why don't we just play Donny left? He would have been in better position than Chilwell.
I don't mind. I'm with you. I'm fine.
Why not? He would have tapped in half of the chances that Sterling crossed.
I don't think we've ever seen him on the left, but hey,
bro, he's left-footed, man. Bro, he's left-footed, man. Bro,
he played at the left the entire World Cup. The entire World Cup, he played on the left. Nani played on the left for England. So, to say that he can't play on the left is absolutely bullshit. He won a title with the U21 team. Just this recent summer we're with them. So, I don't know, man. If you guys don't like Mudryk, fine. We don't care. But put an attacker over there, for fuck's sake. It's all we're asking.
Right, cool. Big up to RK as well, saying we are lucky to have Poch. I'm done with the owners buying kids. The red flag is buying kids. Get the trash owners out. We are lucky to have Poch. Poch should walk away from Chelsea.
Yeah, he should. No, you're right about that. He should.
Wait, this guy's a Tottenham fan, bro. He's like, like Korean. It's like Korean yen is coming in for you. For his payment.
I think that's Ruby, isn't it?
Is it Ruby?
I think it's
I think so, but bro, like the kids will come good. I hope so. I really hope so. Big up Kingsley saying Poch is a fraud, fix up man and fast. Yes, this is Poch fix the fuck up, not Poch.
Yeah, exactly.
Train says we're not making top 10 if we fucking lose to fucking Forest. Still very early to say that. Owet says can Poch play players in their position? That would be understandable. Really would. Big up to Slick Train saying it's not fucking hard. Sterling / Mudryk, Jackson and Madueke. Exactly. No Chilwell left wing bullshit. David says, not enough clear-cut chances for any striker to work. Yes, Jackson literally had scraps. If he had a lot of chances and missed all of them, then boy, it's a different story. If Annie says Pochettino does not have a brain, same exact mistake at West Ham, no foresight. Guy talking about Jackson is correct. We need a 9 like an Awani. We need someone off the shoulder, but like Jackson does well in build-up play. Like you need to pick sides.
Let me
doing that, man. Like,
last time we had a 9 like that, he had 9 touches in a game. So, like, I don't know, like, why we all of a sudden want a 9 that just doesn't get involved in the game and like just is a poacher. But like, it just don't make any sense to me.
It's not even Joey. Like I said it earlier, and I'll say it again because I don't think people were listening. Evidently, Jackson does that. All the things you're asking for him to do as a 9, he does. He did in preseason and in the first game against Liverpool. What's changed between the game against Liverpool and preseason to now? He has no one to play off of, so he has to drop deep. Or, like Joey said, he's going to end up finishing a game with 6 touches, and people are going to be clowning him, and there's going to be clips and comps on fucking YouTube of him having 6 touches in a game, like there was a Lukaku.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even Erling Haaland had games like that though too.
No, but he did. He literally had 7 touches in a game, and guess what? I think like 2 of them were goals.
I think that was the other day. That was literally the other day.
No, it was a game last season where he literally had a game where he had like 7 touches, and I think 2 or 3 of them were goals. Like it's because he has guys.
No, Chelsea, Michi boy. We don't have a problem with Chile play. We just want Chile to play in his position.
I don't want to play.
I don't want him to play. No. Don't get me wrong.
Like if
I'm okay with him playing, but you know where I want him to play? Where he's supposed to play.
Yeah.
He's not good in that position either, but he's them worse where he playing now.
100%. But like I was saying, like with City though, like they can afford Haaland to have like 7 touches in a game or whatever because they got De Bruyne, Silva, Cancelo when he was there, Walker. They've got Foden, they've got Doku now. They got about 6-7 players that can create, so he doesn't have to drop deep and create it for himself. He can go and look at some of his goals at Dortmund. He can drop deep, collect the ball. There was a goal I saw in a De Classica where I think he's.
Let me preface Scott with this though too. We're not allowing the sitter, right? He should have scored today. Okay.
No, yeah, 100%.
What we're saying is it's not just that he missed a sitter, but everybody in the league has times where he misses sitters, bro. Everybody in the league. So it's like we only give him 2 chances to score, and he misses them. Like
that's a detriment.
Other teams are creating 4 or 5 chances for Duncan Ferguson to score or for Erling Haaland to score. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And if Chile, like I get Scott and where he's feeling, if he needs to sit the bench for a little bit, that's fine. But if he's gonna play, he has to play left back. There's no other place where he could play. That's just it. He can only play left back, and that's it. Sorry, Scott. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
By the way, someone's posted a comment. It just made me realize something. People realize, by the way, Nottingham Forest hadn't won a away game in it. Like we're their first away win in 12.
Yeah, that's normal Chelsea.
Yeah, so
normal Chelsea.
Hey, Charity FC back again. Remember what we said in the last stream? Charity FC back again.
Later, so I'm gonna go.
Charity FC.
I'm gonna get roasted over there later, so might as well get prepared for that shit. Yeah, deal with nonsense over here.
Get a call.
By the way, people who comes on the streams, if you don't talk for 30 minutes, get the fuck out of here, and let some other people come in.
Now we got space though. Hold on, we got space. What do we gotta say?
What you do?
We got space. There's an empty spot. There was 2. There was an empty
spot. Big up to Sky Cadet saying big up to the panel. When tuning in, and turn down the volume. Smart decision. Faithful listener from San Diego. Poch needs to learn from this and put more body forwards against a low block. Go Chelsea. Big facts, my guy. Always love the positivity. Hope you're having a good weekend in spite of this crap. Big up to Ian saying, thank God we have Broya, Badashile, Lavia, James, and maybe Chucky Mecca back after the international break. Thank the Lord. That's actually so relieving. But Pochettino will still play Chilwell left wing. I will kill myself. I will unalive myself. Big up Ian again saying, question, will Cucurella be a better left wing than Chilwell? Can't be much worse.
No, he's scared to attack. He's scared to attack.
What is this?
I think it was just. I think it was. He wasn't being serious. Like, if you ask him,
wait, he's winded us up. He must be winded us up.
I hope so.
Yeah. He must be
Harry says, dude missed 2 clear chances. I only remember Jackson missing 1 clear, not 1. Let me know if there was.
He missed one. He missed one. The other one.
The other one is the one where he took the touch. The other one is where he took the touch, where he should have just shot it first time. Yeah.
Mahmoud says,
but you have to understand, had we created more chances, those were the only 2 chances we created the entire game. Had we created more chances, that shit would not be mentioned.
Hang on. I know which one you're on about, by the way. That's that first chance. I did not put that on Jackson. He needed to take that touch. That's an excellent challenge. I do not put that on Jackson at all. What are you expecting him to hit it with the outside of his foot? First time?
No, he could have just got it in with his left. It was coming onto his left.
Wait, Scott, they expected Puskas. That's what they expected. They expected.
No. It was coming onto his left, bro. Let's not act like it was one where he had to spin or something. Like, it was coming onto his left foot.
Yeah,
he could have shot it first time. Bro. He could have shot it first time, but he decided to shoot it with his right. It's not a detriment, but he could have 100% shot it first time. Like, we're not just gonna lie. Like, he could have shot it first time. It's not like he had to do a spin. He didn't have to create space. It was into his feet, onto his left foot. He could have shot it first time. He didn't.
You know, I'm not going to criticize him because I've seen Haaland do the exact same thing. I've seen Haaland do the exact same thing.
I've seen Scott, the amount of players I've seen do the exact same thing. It's just the challenge. The challenge was excellent, unreal. The open goal, it
was a great challenge. It was.
Open goal has to score.
But what I'm saying is the only way in that situation, Scott. In that situation, the only way he would have scored, even with that challenge, is off of that first touch. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
what cracks me up though is we're talking about Jackson's 2 chances. They're like the only 2 chances we can think of in the whole game.
That's the problem.
Hang on. I agree, but that's the whole game. I can think of, bar the goal, 2 other chances Forest got in the second half.
Scott, does anybody here remember any chances from the left-hand side? Any?
No,
just any?
No.
I don't remember a single one.
The only cross was that one where the one where Caldwell thought that he was playing on the defensive side and he had to clear it out for a throw-in.
Not even a shot from the left-hand side. Did we even make a shot from that side?
I don't even think we have enough right-footed players on the field to shoot it with their right foot, bro. Everything on that game was Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. That might have been one of the ugliest games I've seen in a really long time. Like, in a really, really long time. That was fucking...
Who are you blaming for this fucking ugly game, though?
No one can hear you, Cladriff. Your mic is
bugged. Yeah, your mic's moving mad.
And we're back with the Morse code mic, all right here.
Yeah.
Big up to Matt. If Poch continues like this, I see the fan base turn. Probably if it was getting any worse. Big up again saying, I don't think Palmer is a 10. He's a right winger. He seemed all right when he came on. It was just not enough time to fully judge him. Ismail says, we're following Arsenal's trust the process. This is Chelsea, not Arsenal, for fuck's sakes. I don't see us finishing top 6 for many seasons. I think it's still too early to call that, but obviously if the performances continue, there will be uncomfortable conversations. CCP says, memories pop, summer series winners.
Yeah. No, this is jokes.
Yeah, we did still leave with something.
This is jokes.
English champions. Let's go. Love for the love, my guy. Appreciate the donation. Thank you very much. Big up to Keyshawn saying, why the hell are we playing 5 defenders against a defensive team? Matson made more sense than Chilwell. Facts. How about we play a player in their position? Exactly. There's a recurring theme as well from all the super chats. Big up Pre saying we don't have creativity. Which player's passing accuracy can you actually bet maybe an assist? Maybe Enzo and Colwell at best. Is them 2 Sterling or we're pissed? We're pissed. Ian says it feels like Poch changes tactics when Nkunku got injured, which is stupid. We have other players filling the attacking areas. Fix up Poch. Yes, and like Cole Palmer should have started as a result of that. Artav says we should have signed some experienced players too. I was calling for that.
Cough.
And Ian says, Lewis, I was not meant to watch Payback today, but I might as well now, or at least make me feel a bit bad and sleeping and having nightmares. Bro, I'm going out as soon as I come back. I'm watching Payback. And I'm
what time is that at?
8 p.m.
1 a.m. So that'll be about 4 hours.
8 p.m. Eastern time.
4 hours from now? Okay.
8 p.m. Eastern time. He's on the West Coast. He's on the West Coast.
Dude, what are you saying, bro?
What's it called? In regards to like the game, I can't even remember everything vividly. I've just been in and out of like I don't even know watching Netflix just to recover.
Oh, Jimmy, bring the pan back. Bring the pan back.
I can't remember everything all too close. The only thing that I do want to say is just like in regards to like people like the comments about like the manager and how like everyone is like I've looked on Twitter just for like a little bit, and I'm just seeing people being like, "Oh, one more game like this, and I'm out. We can't keep going on like this. We're not gonna get top 4." And I don't know why anybody actually kind of believed that we were gonna even like get top 4. Like, I just feel like we have a lot of pieces missing, and we have a lot of cohesion that's missing.
Oh, we got pieces missing now.
And what's it called? And listen, I'm just gonna. I just want to. The only thing that I do want to say is that what's it called? I feel like when people are saying, "Oh, like we like," I feel like there's too much weight of expectation. That like this is like no matter we can't just keep going through this cycle of going through a rough patch of form and
you
then
don't expect to beat Nottingham Forest at the bridge.
Can I just want to finish, please? I really
you said we have too much expectation.
Danish Maldini.
You expect to beat Nottingham Forest at the bridge.
It's not true. It's not true.
I'm just going to continue what I was saying. The fact of the matter is, the fact of the matter is, everyone of form can't lead us to wanting this manager out.
This is a grown man, by the way.
Yeah, I can't lie, Lewis. What the fuck is this? Like, no, swear down. Like, this is actually on you. You bring this clown on the stream every single fucking stream. He single-handedly ruins every single stream. It's unwatchable. Nobody can listen to this. No one can listen to this, Lewis. Swear to God, no one can listen to this. Every time they speak, I'm not doing this. This is entertaining. What the fuck?
This is peak entertainment.
Nobody likes you.
If this is the purpose of the
stream,
I'm done.
You up here, come on the stream. Oh, he runs away. He doesn't have a point. He runs away. Now he's going to be on track.
He's a bitch. Fuck you at.
If he has goals, he can come off a game. He can come off a game.
We have too many expectations, and now we need to relax. No, that wasn't what you were saying the other day, pussy. Oh, you gotta let the manager cook. The manager know what he's doing. What do we play? Can I ask you a question? No. Can I ask you a question? What defense do we play in the 33rd minute of the second game in the 24th hour of the third game? What defense was we in? Can you tell me? No. The fuck out of here, you douche. You look like a dickhead. Before you come on here and be like, yo, damn, Poch fucked up today. Because you was the main one arguing with me the other day. Because I said Poch is shit. No. Now it's, I think people have too much expectation, to think that you're going to beat Nottingham Forest at home. You can't think that. You're only Chelsea. You only just spent $1 gazillion.
Not wrong. I will say as well, the fact I have to preface this shows how fucking stupid our fan base is.
Wait, what? Oh, fuck.
Damn.
I wasn't even ready for that.
He was in my stream earlier.
It's the burner.
He was in my stream earlier. Fuzzy Brain, you a fan. You was in my stream. Hi, Jimmy. What's up, Jimmy? You a fan, bitch. No, you can't get a dick pic. I like women. You fucking freak.
Damn. Hey, Jimmy said his piece already, bro. I feel like that's $20 wasted.
No.
That's $20.
No.
Fucking insane. Jimmy, take care, brother. I hope you have a good week.
Oh my goodness, Lewis, we got to start getting WWE like entrance themes, bro, because we need it. We need it, bro.
Has anybody got? Has anybody got Chilwell's address?
No, sorry.
Oh God, Jesus.
Where are we going?
Malicious intent, bro.
As I was saying, the fact to have
Look, bro, Chilwell is off form. Yeah, look, Chilwell's off form. But when you play as a left winger, I'm not going to hold him to the standards of a left winger.
True.
I'm not going to blame him for that.
But Chilwell ain't been good in a long time, and a lot of people just don't.
As a left winger.
Nah, even before.
He's not been good full stop. I'll be real. He's
not been good in a long time.
Listen, I'll judge him as a left back. I'm not going to judge him as a left winger.
I don't trust him as a left back. He can't defend. The guy is so lazy. In possession, he treats the ball like a hot potato, bro. He is so lazy. He's got no first touch. He's terrible in the air. He used to be okay when he played as a wing back because he could get up, put in a couple crosses, got decent shooting. But bro, as a left back or a left winger, not good enough, man. That guy is not a good footballer.
Bro.
And I've got respect for people who have mental health issues. Wasn't he the guy who had mental health issues? And he's the captain of our team? Why is he going to lift our team?
Whoa, chill out.
He said weak mentality.
He had mental health issues.
Hey, Lewis, pull up the thought screen again, bro.
No, we respect that, but like, just kind of weird.
Yo,
oh man,
out of nowhere.
Listen, I don't know.
No, he couldn't play for 3 months when we needed a left back. We had to put Alonso there because he was slow. We have to play Alonso for 3 months because Chilwell had problems after the World Cup. And now he's a captain.
Do you know what's funny? Is Alonso would actually be cooking right now. Like, he would have been just as shit defensively. But, bro, in that position, he would at least have got 2 or 3 goals by now in some of the.
He wouldn't have been able to keep up with the attackers, bro.
But neither could Chilwell. At least Alonso's going to do something.
Nah, but Alonso would have been so much worse, bro. It would have been so much worse.
Do you know what this is? This is like getting a lawyer, putting him in an accounting firm, and saying, "Oh, bro, you're a shit accountant, bro. You're a shit accountant, bro." He's not an accountant, bro. He's a lawyer. This guy is a left back / left wing back. You're putting him in attack on the wing where he's supposed to make runs.
I hear it. I'm not angry at Poch. I'm not angry at Poch than anything. But I don't understand how he got vice captaincy, nor do I understand why he's still playing at left wing. Nor do I understand why we're playing like 8 or 7 defensive players against Nottingham Forest, bro.
Thank you. That's exactly what I've been saying this entire stream.
I don't understand it, bro. And listen, I'm not going to be reactionary and say, Poch out or anything. But if he's looking at the way that we performed against some of the low blocks, and I'm not counting Luton. And even, to be honest, Luton weren't really playing a proper low block against us. They tried pressing us a little bit when we actually managed to break them down. But if he's looking at those last 3 or 4 games and thinking, oh, yeah, we should play a back 5 again, then there's got to be serious questions.
I don't want Zerbi. I don't fucking want Zerbi because the thing is, Brighton, I believe it's all about manager. Like, every club is about manager, right? I believe in that. But there are some clubs, like Bayern Munich, like Brighton, where the management is more important than the what you call the coach. So, I'm not going to buy another Potter, trust me. if Pochettino gets a sack, I actually need a manager with a personality.
He's not gonna get
not
sacked.
somebody.
Okay? He's not gonna get sacked, but he needs to have a fire under his ass. That we need to get some actual attacking
He
players.
has a lot of fire under his ass, bro. I can't lie, but anyways, we need someone with a personality. Like, how can you lose against Nottingham Forest? By the way.
Because he's a coward.
And I don't like Chilwell because of Chilwell and because of Alonso. You know, Werner left because he wasn't getting anything out of that, right?
How have you managed to bring Werner?
I'm saying I'm not today blaming Chilwell at all because end of the day, who are in the midfield and in attack, right? We have 300 million in midfield and in attack, right? What is it fucking on about? We are playing against Mangala and the other guy, Danilo, one of the worst central defensive midfield pairing. So for me, when every team is not perfect with 11 players, right? Even City, when they won the Premier League, they had the likes of Otamendi, Mangala. You know, Liverpool won with Matip at the back. Lovren was there when they won Champions League or something like that in the final.
Matip was good.
But
In the 21-22 season, in the 21-22 season, there was times where Matip was actually playing better than Van Dijk.
But 11 players cannot be perfect.
What's going on here?
I'm just saying 11 players can't be perfect. Even City have their flaws. If one player doesn't work out, you know, Chilwell is someone who can be replaced. I mean, I've seen Pochettino replacing him with the likes of Maatsen, and he changes the system and puts Sterling's over there. For me right now, against Nottingham Forest, I listen, football is a fucking art. It's a psychological game. You cannot paint your pitch with just a dark. You need to have a light. Problem with Enzo is that he's spraying those passes. He's the main guy in the midfield. He's not distributing the game what it requires. The game requires him and Caicedo to score a goal, like who scored on Tottenham midfield today? What's his name? The English guy. Sometime when Madison, yeah. Sometime midfielder, if you are 130 million, you are 100 million. Just you have a fucking paralyzed left side. Can you just stop passing to Nicola Jackson because he's not able to finish right now? Why can't he's finishing? The problem I have with Enzo is no. I'm just going to be serious. He is a great passer of the ball. But when you're supposed to shoot the ball, bro. Don't finesse the ball. He finessed the ball, and against Nottingham Forest, we can't. Caicedo and Enzo have to do more. I mean, today Jude Bellingham without Benzema, he scored in 95 minutes. Jude Bellingham is scoring goals, and what is he?
Are we seriously comparing the Real Madrid team to the Chelsea team? Is that what we're doing?
Are you saying now that when Enzo gets a chance to pass it to Jackson, he should just not pass it to him because he thinks he's not going to finish it? Is that what you're suggesting?
No, because if you see his two passes he passed to Jackson, he had a space to shoot. And when he did shoot, he finished the ball because his attributes are finish and his attributes are passing, long passing, and short passes. When you're the midfielder, when you're 130 million, right? When you're 130 million, you have to distribute game to its requirement. You cannot.
Who's 130 million?
I'm not gonna go for a rant, by the way.
Okay. Wait, you done?
You already went for a rant,
bro. You just
finished the rant. You just finished one.
Dude, you cannot say that after what you just went through. You cannot say that. After what you just did.
You know, class ref. Sometimes class ref.
Wait, hold on. We do have pieces missing. The hell.
Class ref, you be saying
he said he's taking RK said we have pissed.
I don't want to kill myself.
And we did have a good window.
No, but listen. The problem, you don't want to kill yourself, but at the end of the day, listen. I've seen Putin make made friends with him. I think Lee Gunner with Igal in the same panel. Stop. We need to have different opinion on the show because otherwise we're not going to move forward. You guys are having a group sex, but we need other people. Right, so if I say if I keep on blaming Chilwell, I blamed Pochettino last week. By the way, I've seen Lee Gunner with Igal now. So why can't this guy Lewis bring alternative opinion?
Kazrev, can I just get my thoughts?
You can bring your own opinion, but you just started talking about Putin, bro. Like you can bring your own opinion, but you just started talking about Putin.
I've seen Putin with Trump.
Come on to the panel. Talked about mental health, had a rant about nothing.
No, Scott, you can't do that. You can't do this group sex with me, bro. You can't do that with me. Whoa. You just have people with you and we're trying to go out. No, we ain't doing that shit. We ain't doing that shit.
No, this is non-consensual. No.
Just because I'm up here on the screen, I'm not going to hold back because Scott. Listen, Scott. Listen, mental health problem you have because when Werner was doing the same thing as Nicholas Jackson, when Werner was doing the Nicholas Jackson thing, you said we need a finisher. We need someone to score. And you're now defending Jackson because of the same problems you had with Werner.
I can't lie. To be fair, he has a point. On the Werner Jackson, he has a point.
No, he doesn't. Because and I'll tell
because
Werner is not just a bad finisher.
Wait, Kazrev, stop.
So this Scott guy is 2 years behind me. He's 2 years behind me.
My head's gone.
Kazrev, stop. Wait, hold on. Explain the difference, somebody, please. I just want to hear this. Just for argument's sake.
Sorry, do I have to explain to you the difference between Werner and Jackson? Are we really doing that right now?
No. Just entertain it, just for now.
Oh, okay.
No,
Let's entertain this. Hang on. Let's entertain this. Let's entertain it.
Come on, man.
Let me entertain.
No, you have my script. When 2 years ago, when I said Werner was a worker, you have my script now, and you're reading the same script. I don't have a fucking mental health issues because when I was talking about Manchester and a rap, I knew about Parma guy. I don't have mental health issues. Maybe I'm ahead of you.
I can't. Kazrev, shut up, please. Go on, Scott, please.
Cool. If we're entertaining this dumbass conversation, then Werner's got no link-up play, can't hold the ball up, can't beat a man on the dribble.
Whatever. Shut the fuck up. I'm off, guys. I'm off. I gotta go. I actually gotta go. Hey, because I can't listen to Werner. Because since we sold Werner, our attack is not able to do what it used to do.
What did our attack used to do?
I'm not going to talk about Werner. I'm just saying he's defending Nicholas Jackson for work rate. When I used to defend Werner for work rate, you're stupid. You have
defending Jackson.
Finishing. What did he do today? Nicholas Jackson, what did he do today, bro?
Was good today. I'm not saying Jackson was good.
I was trying to blame Enzo for it, and listen, I can never get anything right in front of you. When I try to blame keeper because I want to protect Colville, I'm a Colville hater, and now I'm trying to protect Nicholas Jackson for 5 minutes by putting it on Enzo. You're saying, whatever, Enzo is right. You don't let me go anywhere with this shit.
Yeah, but it's because you go on a 5-minute run.
And you want to do the basic blame, which every person on the chat understands. Chilwell is a problem. Chilwell is a problem, but it's not a substantive explanation for losing against Nottingham Forest because Chilwell was replaced at 64 minutes. Ian Maxson came. You need substantive explanation for something.
Classroom, you just said that we need a substantial explanation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so can you let other people speak?
Bro, I let everybody speak for 2 hours, bro. I don't stop people speaking.
So wait, hold on. Does that mean that this is just your segment, so only you can speak now?
I actually allow freedom of speech. I believe in freedom of speech, though.
Okay, Kazrev, I would like to exercise my right to freedom of speech.
You left. I asked you to come back.
No, you didn't. Anyway,
why did you left?
Just mute your mic, please. Let Scott answer the question I asked him, please. Thank you.
I already explained it. Like, he is nowhere near similar. The only thing that Werner had was he could run in behind, which Jackson can do and more. The only similarities.
So how come he won 2 trophies in the last 2 months?
I mean, the inconsistent finishing is a parallel between the two of them, but
that's literally it. That's literally it. That's literally
that is literally that's all.
That's all. There's no comparison.
How many goals and assists Sterling has last year?
The only thing
9 goals in the league.
I'm just ignore him, guys. Just ignore him. Just ignore him.
Completely irrelevant and apropos.
How many goals and assists Nicholas Jackson has in 4 games?
The only thing that I do want to say in regards to Jackson is that I think he's thoroughly pissed me off past the Liverpool game, like thoroughly, like in every single facet. Like it's just no.
And that's you. You're picking holes on the dude. That's you just not liking him to begin with. I'll be honest.
Yeah, not to begin with.
His all-round game is levels above any striker we've had basically since fucking Costa.
Okay.
True.
Okay. His all-round game is better.
I think after
we are hyper-analyzing a very small sample size. To be fair,
that's true.
But I do want the thing is just with like, in regards in his hold-up play, fine. Against Luton, his hold-up play wasn't that good. It really wasn't. It wasn't. Don't deceive yourself. His hold-up play was terrible.
It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. But he should have had 2 assists against Lewin.
Correct.
Yeah, but at least he got on the end. He got on the end of the chance. He scored. Fair enough. I hear it.
And he should have had 2 assists. The one where he let it off to Sterling, but Sterling took a poor touch, and the one where he backheeled it to Chilwell, and Chilwell passed it.
Bro, I'm not blaming Nicholas Jackson. You're telling people I'm blaming Nicholas Jackson. I don't. I actually like those sort of players.
Nobody said that.
I didn't mention you.
No, you're not making about Nicholas Jackson right now, and you're comparing it with Werner. So you tell people that I don't like Nicholas Jackson. I actually like Nicholas Jackson.
Class ref, can I ask you a question?
We don't have a striker.
Class ref,
so he plays where he plays.
When 2 adults have a conversation, it doesn't mean that one is like.
The 2 adults, you sounding like a fucking chicken.
I can't. This is just.
Fun.
Right, I'll leave. Okay, you guys can have an adult conversation, but I'm not having a go at Nicole Jackson. I'm saying when you have 300 million spent on a midfield, they need to grab the game by the scruff of his neck. They need to score.
Where was the 300 million on that midfield?
Stop! Don't ask him any questions. Just.
45 million is the Gallagher, 130 is Enzo, and 110 is fucking Pochettino. And then Lavia is sitting on the bench.
Are you high?
Okay, class rep.
What is wrong with you?
I feel you. We're just a class football club.
And let's be honest.
Now, midfielders. Listen, Scott. You said if we don't sign Caicedo, the season's gonna be bad. We need Enzo playing up front at 10 position before the 10 position, and we need Caicedo. We did that. Nothing happened. Nothing special happened. Nothing special is happening. And if we don't have a striker, if we don't have a good left winger, why can't they win us the game? And it's fucking Nottingham.
Do you know what? Yeah. Clash of. Let's just. I want to hear from someone else, Clash of. Just please, just 1 minute, please.
Can I just say, in case it wasn't obvious as well, I don't think anyone is blaming a specific player. Me and Jimmy and others have all said we blame the manager.
Yes.
Correct.
But we did that last week. Are you going to do it again?
Yes, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again because guess what?
Against Nottingham.
As to why we lost.
Yes.
Again.
Yeah. But then you're blaming manager because you want Ian Matson and Levi Colville to play the game. You're not blaming the manager because you want Simeone or Pep Guardiola at the club.
No.
Listen,
Cole will plays, you dumb fuck.
I don't, class ref. I don't care.
Where have you seen a left central back, left back, and then we signed Palmer? Probably he's going to playing on a 10 position.
Do you mind repeating?
How can they play together?
Do you mind repeating that last question?
When
was the last time I saw a centre back playing left back? Manchester City.
No, I'm saying we have 3 left-footed players. How can it work?
Class ref. No one is saying...
Chilwell plays on the left side.
Class ref.
Coleman plays on the left side. And Palmer's going to play on the left side, right?
Do you watch Manchester City?
He was playing on the right side today because obviously Levi Colwill, if he passed to Cole Palmer, if he plays on the left side, it's not going to work. And if Levi Colwill passed to, listen, if Levi Colwill passed, let me just say.
I feel like I'm losing brain cells here.
I know I have. I've lost brain cells.
No, you're not losing brain cells because you're scared to give the audience the right information because you're scared they're going to be more intelligent than you, right? People are intelligent already more than you. They are not doing this text thing.
Class ref, can you just let me speak for a second, yeah? Just 30 seconds.
Play Modric on the left side. Okay. You want to play Modric on the left side, right?
No. I don't care.
Oh, what's
I don't care.
What's this schizophrenic like jumping from point to point?
Ian Maatsen also plays left-footed.
Can we finish the point initially? Like, can we finish the initial point?
If we put fucking Shrek up front, yeah, I don't care who plays, but I don't want to see a back three with 8 defensive players against Nottingham Forest. I'm not blaming individual players. I'm not blaming necessarily on Chilwell. I think that Poch should have seen how Chilwell has played at left wing and not played him there or not played him at all. I'm not blaming any of these players individually. Were they good enough today? No. Was the system good enough to break down a low block? Also no. We created barely any good chances today. We didn't.
So why do you get excited with the signing of Lavia and Caicedo? They are defensive too.
Half points and then we're gonna wrap up.
Because Lavia and Caicedo are an upgrade on what we had before.
Let me hear this out. Fuck it.
Lavia and Caicedo are an upgrade on what we had before. Hence, we give the manager that we have better tools to achieve the objectives that we want to achieve. Now the manager,
the attackers we're talking about, we have Nicholas Jackson, we have Cole Palmer, who's left-footed. Madueke is fucking left-footed too, I think. Maatsen is left-footed.
Do you know how many left-footed players Manchester City have?
Is not achieving our objectives right now. Hence,
right. One sec. Big up to Gavin Cuff saying the School of Hard Knocks has pupils now. We hope. Well, I hope we've learned from this situation because we can't go back this after Bournemouth. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow for the watch-alongs for the Liverpool and Arsenal games. And yeah, big up to everybody. I can't lie. I'm heading out. I need to forget about this shit. Big up, people. Take care. We're going to Never a Foul.